Hey guys, Josh here with Extradition Arms. This is a quick YouTube video. This is my first YouTube video, so cut me a break. I don't know how to do those wazoo effects and all that fancy stuff that most of these guys do. Anyways, again, Extradition Arms. So what I'm selling is the only featureless grip that's ambidextrous on the market, as you see on both sides for the AR-15. And then I have one for the AK-47, as you see on both sides. You can hold the rifle up with one hand, control it, change that magazine, charge the handle, use the safety, all those things that you should be able to do with the regular pistol grip, right? Same thing with the AR-15. These aren't loaded, so believe me, I go through a lot I treat every weapon as if they're loaded. Magazine release, safety with your index finger, control that, hold the rifle up, switch arms, right? So check it out. A little about myself. 8 years of military experience with 6 years of law enforcement experience. I'm gonna tell you firsthand, never trust the government, even if you work for them, never trust them. So don't register your weapon. So June 30th is the last day. And if you haven't registered already and you haven't gone featureless or gone fixed magazine, you're sorely lacking. You know, always comply with laws that are, I can't say they're reasonable, but they'll protect you in the long run. We're trying to prove that we're nonviolent. The people that have weapons have them for legal reasons and use them for legal reasons, and I think we've justified that throughout our entire lifespan. And a lot of you guys were gonna bash me. Oh, you're complying, blah blah. Okay, you know, yes, it's uncomfortable with a lot of the other grips, not mine. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it kind of, you gotta spend a little more money to fix it up, or you, again, don't register. It costs money, and then they have legal costs to come to your house to check on your weapon to make sure that you didn't modify it or you change it or whatever those things. And they already know you have an assault weapon, so they could come in your house, mosey on in, and check all your stuff. Or at the gun range, you don't get caught at the gun range with an assault weapon that's not registered or featureless or fixed magazine, or you're gonna be screwed. It's a felony. Supposedly it's an infraction the first time, but they're not gonna go easy on us. We're criminals to them, and I don't agree with it. You know, I obey the laws. I've been a victim of crimes in the past. I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm gonna learn how to protect myself. And I joined the United States Marine Corps, and they taught me how to protect myself, and with my hands and with the rifle. You can't go to war without a weapon. So if someone comes into your house and starts a battle or a war with you, and you don't have the proper tools necessary, and they have a weapon, they have greatly exceeded their chances of beating you, and you have greatly lessened your chances of survival. So I'm gonna tell you right now off the bat, you guys will think I'm biased, that I'm gonna say my grip is the best featureless grip to go with. But I have ammunition. Fun with the Gun, the channel on YouTube. He's also on Instagram, so like, subscribe to his channel, and comment. I didn't pay him any money. I just sent him a grip. I said, hey man, check it out. You like my grip? Hopefully you make a video. If you don't like it, tell me what you don't like. I'll do my best to try to fix it, and so on. And that's exactly what happened. They said the first one, it was uncomfortable. They weren't able to reach the trigger because their hands are smaller. So I changed the grip and I made a smaller version for the AR-15. I'm working on a smaller version for the AK-47. So I'm a little flexible. I'm the only type of company that has that flexibility, you know, to kind of work on it. I'm small enough right now to be kind of personal, and I want to be personal because I know the guys that are trying to go featureless are trying to comply with the law and be good citizens. But again, it doesn't mean you need to compromise yourself in terms of safety, control, and leverage of that weapon, because a lot of those featureless grips do not make any sense. The fin grips, look, Monster Man, good job for going to court and all that stuff and paving the way for all of us, but your design didn't make any sense in the long run in terms of controlling that weapon. And yes, they're being sold on, and good on you, you're making money. So, but you need to provide, for me, I need to provide something that has leverage. And the reason and the way I came up with this, look, I went to all the stores and I looked at all the grips, including the Monster Man grip and all, I don't want to keep naming grips, but I went through all of them. and none of them made sense. None of them had leverage. They had flaws in them, and I'm like, why compromise? I can do this better. I've been handling weapons my entire life, my adult life, since I was 19 years old. In the Marine Corps, I was a rifle and pistol coach. I can offer a better solution to you guys that deserve it. So I drew it up first, the concept, thumb rest further back, be able to actually ratchet your thumb around there and use that as leverage with the front fingers in tandem. And I came up with the buffalo grip. And I made it out of clay, and I went to a company, and I went to a lot of companies trying to talk to them about it to see what the best option was going with. And finally a company said, yes, we'll do it, and they helped me out a lot. It wasn't cheap, but we got here. 10 variations. It's not pretty, it looks like a buffalo. By the way, if you wonder why it's called the buffalo grip, because it looks like a buffalo. So little horns on there. But it came to being. These are unloaded. Checked them 20,000 times. Hold the rifle out with one hand, all that weight, and still be able to control this weapon and change a magazine just like I was holding a pistol grip, right? So here, let's talk about the cons, about the other grips. So either they have thumb shells, all right? That doesn't really do much for leverage. You turn the weapon in a different way, or the weight's too heavy on the front, you're gonna lose control of it. The shelves are not that big, so your thumb could slip off, or any of those things can happen, especially in like wet weather or something, right? Then you look at the fixed magazine options. Well, let's go with fixed magazine options. So one, yes, you're taking the weapon apart and thus making it a fixed magazine, and you can still drop a magazine, but you can bite yourself with the weapon, so injure yourself or get caught up in there. It takes you longer to reload your magazine. You're greatly altering your weapon in most instances. And sorry, the little prompt's coming up. Where are we? As well as malfunctions, self-induced, so you can get double feeds, or you get the magazine stuck in there, or, you name it. Anything that was avoidable before is now gonna become your daily reality if you're firing this thing. All right, and why slow down your magazine release? That's the most important aspect of protecting yourself, is being able to put some rounds down range, especially when recreational shooting. You don't want to spend most of your time loading a magazine and wasting God knows how long it takes you to reload that magazine. And then you have one, I'm not going to name the company, but they have a window on the side and a little peg. And yes, great idea to not register your weapon, but it's gonna take you forever to reload your magazine. It costs more than my grip. So, like I said, they're spending some good money on that stuff, I'll tell you that much, but why? Why would you go with that? You never register. I recommend featureless. And the weapons I have are completely featureless. Fixed stock, compensator, no forward grip, no grenade launcher, no flamethrower, and I have the buffalo grip. And you can still do your wazoo, holding it from the top of it to hold it stable and fire. You're reducing recoil through the palm of your hand and your forearm and the buttstock, and you're changing a magazine like a normal person. Drop that magazine and boom, right back in. All right? So, and sorry about the noises in the background. My neighbor likes to garden a lot. So, it's 45 bucks for both of them. It's been reviewed. I'm a small company, so they're not flying off the shelf quite yet, and I'm hoping you guys can help me with that by subscribing, sharing this video with people that don't know about this stuff, or maybe have bought another option and are looking for a better option. I have it. I have it now. So why wait? Just go to the website, extraditionarms.com, and buy it. Check out the videos on YouTube from Fun with the Gun. And I'll link it in the bottom. So, but just type in featureless grips. The only one thumbnail with a buffalo head on it and my grip on there. It's my older grip, but it is what it is. I updated it since then. They got the updated version in the video for the smaller hand. And go to my Instagram, same thing, Extradition Arms. You'll find it by myself on there. So just subscribe and then share and like, and I'll post new content, and hopefully I can start producing more product, because I have a lot of different ideas to make your weapon better, and I'm trying to help contribute to this. I'm also on Twitter, same thing. I think it's at Arms Extradition. They made it backwards, which doesn't make any sense. And as well, I'm on Facebook, so Extradition Arms there as well. So help support a vet, help support you know, an entrepreneur.